So over the past little while, floaties in the air, I've been doing some reviews, of course, on the Insta360 cameras and first looks, the Ace Pro, the Ace Pro 2, Go 3S, etc., etc. Um, but one of the things that I talked about was this adapter here from Insta360, and my thought was that I wished that this was the actual adapter that came with like the Ace Pro and the Ace Pro 2 because it's just, you can now use this adapter, for instance, even if you have an X4, right? You can screw this in and give yourself that, magnetic plate. But even in regards to the Ace Pro 2, it does come with a magnetic attachment, but it's not one that has a tripod mount, nor can the legs fold or anything like that. Plus, it really only can be used on the actual Ace Pro 2 because it clamps right in and it's just kind of for that camera. This one, though, of course, gives you kind of the full range, right? You can plug it into just about any camera because it's tripod mounted. So as long as that camera has a tripod hole in the bottom 1/4 inch, and then this plate can come off. I think I have it locked, right? This plate can come off like so. Magnet was strong, and you can just use it on the Ace Pro 2 again or with traditional. But one of the issues for some people is that, you know what, it's not a cheap, I want to say cheap. It's about probably about 40 bucks, right, for this, which isn't bad by any means, and it's very good quality. And if you want probably the utmost quality, this is the one you should definitely get. But I went out and bought two because I wanted some more of that style from Amazon, and I'll put a link down below, but these were $20 Canadian. So these are very inexpensive. I got two of them basically for the price that I would have got one of the Insta360 ones for. But is it better? Is it worse? Does it matter? So anyways, this is the little box that came in, you know. Hey, comes in a nice little box. That's okay. And when you open this box, my guess is all you're gonna get in here is the adapter, because you don't really have, yeah, like that's it. Just the adapter. Really, what more would you expect? It's got good weight to it, for sure. It may actually be, I'm just hand holding, but it may actually be heavier than the actual Insta360 one. But that's it right there, right? So that's really good, actually. Like that's heavy duty. And if you look at it in comparison, again, this one here is the actual Insta360. It is a bit bigger, as you can see here, right? It is a bit bigger. It's a bit taller. Does that mean much? Well, I guess more weight, especially if you're having it on your helmet or wherever, depending on what you're doing. Less weight, of course, with the Insta360 probably is better. But this one also, like the Insta360 has a lock on it, right? So you can unlock it and lock it. So if you lock the Insta360 ones, you can't push these in, so you just can't remove that. Whereas you click that over and now you can click that and pull that off. I don't see this one necessarily having a lock, but if you click these down, yeah, and even the click, like you can hear, like here, if you click it, like it's super smooth. Again, is that a big deal? Probably not. But it is that, but here, again, I don't know if you can hear that, right? Where am I? So, it's disengaging the clamps, right? So it's got a click. Hey, if it works, right? So you click that down, of course, this pops off. That seems good. It does have the GoPro style feet. Now, the ones on here, like these come down really easy. It's got like a magnet in there. It's not a crazy strong magnet, which may be good because, once this is up against the camera, who cares? But being able to pull these out is really easy. They just nice. This one, like, I don't know if the magnet's really strong or what. Like, maybe I'm not doing something. Do you have to click these in? I have no idea. Maybe it has to be mounted on a camera to get those to pop out. Like, oh no, there it goes. It's just, you really got, you get your fingernail in there because they are I don't even know if they're magnets. Yeah, they are. Oh, maybe it just had to be worked in a little bit because it's a bit better now. They are a bit tighter. Yeah, it's not going to come out. Right. Yeah, that works. They're not going to fall by any means. I think there's just the initial was a bit tighter, right? And they both kind of clamp in kind of the same. This one folds in a bit further. Build construction, though, of this is good. And if I have my Insta360, I have one of them somewhere. Right over here. I don't know if they have a front and a back. They probably do. Let's make sure we put it on the right way, right? So there is a good strong magnet, right? And if you put it this way, it rejects. So there is a front. They don't really label it on here. It would have been nice for them to have a label that kind of said, front. The Insta360 does. Does it have? Yeah, so you kind of know based on where the lock is, which is the front. But this one does have, let's see. So there it goes. Yep, it's decent, I'd have to say you probably have to give it a little bit more, like when it's there. No, actually, that clips in really good. It's cursor was here, for instance, and I was like, so a little bit, it maybe the magnets don't guide it quite as good as the actual Insta360 one does. But I would say, you know what, especially if you're going to be buying a bunch of these to put on like tripods and things like that, this would probably be still the one, the Insta360 one. It definitely, I think the magnetic guiding, right, where it actually guides the actual clamps is better. But it goes on good. It clamps on good. There's your little feet, right? Yeah, that's not coming off. And then click, click, comes off good. And then, of course, yeah, that's all right. These were 19 bucks Canadian. So again, I bought two of them. So I got two basically for the price of one. Is it as good? No, but I'd say it's easily like 80%, maybe 90% of the way there in comparison. It is a little heavier. It is a little bit taller, and it is a little bit wider. So, you got width is the same. It is wider. Is it wider? No, width is the same. Yep. This is the same. Yep. But it is taller, right? Not by much, but a little bit taller. So, yeah, there you go. Save yourself some money possibly, right? I do think the Insta360 one is better, but not by a lot. Definitely not by twice the amount. So this one's kind of cool. All right, guys, I will leave links to this if you guys are looking at like a great replacement option for this mount. And links down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next video. All right, I'm out. Later.